This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Latoya Burrows. Coming up in the news, ADCU provides leadership training for its members, children lead out in a call to be faithful, and Biz newsletter launched. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. Welcome to your Adventist News. I'm Latoya Burrows. Thanks for joining us for this week's broadcast. The Atlantic Caribbean Union, ADCU, will hold an evangelism and leadership training for the members of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists from December 10th through to the 16th. Dr. Leonard Johnson, president of the Atlantic Caribbean Union, shared the importance of this training session.
The evangelism and leadership training is designed to equip and prepare our pastors and lay members for the upcoming Lord Transform Me celebration, or crusade as some people refer to it, in 2019. But even before that, we're seeking to equip our people. You know, we're in the process now of choosing officers for the ensuing year. They can benefit from this because it will enhance and enrich the church when it comes to leadership and the operation of the church, evangelism, outreach. There's so many areas where we can benefit.
Morning training sessions will be held during the week from 8 in the morning to 12 noon at the Union's headquarters on Gladstone Road. And evening sessions will commence at 5 o'clock at the Hillview Adventist Church on Tonic Williams-Darling Highway.
For the morning session, we will have our pastors and directors. And we have this time with the pastors and directors so that we could equip them as leaders, coordinators, and facilitators when we have these 60 sites in 2019. And so it is really for pastors and directors, the morning sessions, which will be held at the Union headquarters.
Dr. Johnson said that the training would also take place in the remaining fields of ADCU, namely the Cayman Islands Conference, North Bahamas Conference, and the Turks and Caicos Islands Mission.
Yes, we will be extending an invitation to the North Bahamas Conference through video streaming. They'll be able to tap into the morning sessions and the afternoon sessions. But separate and apart from that, we will be going into the North Bahamas Conference, also the Turks and Caicos Islands Mission, and the Cayman Islands Conference. So we're starting here in the South Bahamas Conference, but we plan to go to all of the fields within the Atlantic Caribbean Union.
It is said that the sessions will be very informative, highlighting a variety of speakers and presenters, including special guest presenter and host of the television show It Is Written, Pastor John Bradshaw.
A number of local presenters, including myself, the other officers of the Union, the officers of the South Bahamas Conference. But apart from us, we will be welcoming Pastor John Bradshaw from It Is Written, the speaker. And he's a wonderful person, and he will be coming in. He'll be speaking. In fact, three of the joint services he'll be speaking, as well as he'll be presenting during that time. We will also welcome Pastor Melchor Ferreira, and he is the Personal Ministries Director for the Inter-American Division. And then also we have Pastor Samuel Telemac, who is the Sabbath School Director for the Inter-American Division. And also Pastor Maxwell Burkel, and he's from the Dutch Union, which is really in Curacao, and he will be also a presenter. So these are the guest presenters who will be with us for the weekend of, not the weekend, the week of the 10th of December to the 16th of December.
Last weekend on November 25th, a number of our churches throughout the nation's capital hosted an annual Children's Sabbath. This initiative, recognized by the Children and Adolescents Ministries Department of our conference, was held to encourage the involvement of children and to give them an opportunity to use their talents for God. Under the theme, Called to be Faithful, the children led out in different aspects of the worship service, from praise and worship to the presentation of powerful sermons. In the evening, the Agape Praise showcased the singing of children's choirs and groups from our churches at the Hillview Adventist Church. The inspirational weekend climaxed with a day of fun and laughter where scores of children, parents, and friends enjoyed a day of fun activities at the Breath of Life Adventist Church grounds. We thank all of the children along with their leaders for the great job that they are doing in our churches. And Biz is the new bi-weekly business newsletter designed for Seventh-day Adventists to promote their businesses along with other secular news items in our conference. This Biz newsletter that is sponsored by the Communication Department of the South Bahamas Conference, in contrast to the Logos, which only provides church-sponsored news items, will promote any activity by Adventists that are not directly sponsored by the Adventist Church. The Biz will promote things like your businesses, a sale your business is having, a concert not sponsored by the church, houses for sales or apartments for rent, cookouts, caretaker personal inquiries, death announcements, congratulatory remarks, among other items. The Biz will not be distributed during the Sabbath hours, but preferably on Saturday or Wednesday nights and can be accessed online. A minimal fee of $1 per insert will be charged for you to announce your news items in this publication. The first edition of the Biz was published on December 1st, 2017, and will also be available online. So feel free to send your inserts to the editor, Joan Scavala, at logos@sbcadventist.com. That's logos@sbcadventist.com. Or to Barrington Brennan at barringtonbrennan@gmail.com. All fees are to be paid at the headquarters on Tonic Williams Darling Highway. After this short break, we'll have more on the upcoming events in the South Bahamas Conference.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the world of Adventist media.
I'm Laverne Sturb, and this is the Morning Joy Show on Word SBC 88.3 FM.
Welcome once again to Around the Conference. I'm your host, Paul Scavella.
This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference
of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Latoya Burrows.
The South Bahamas Conference Media Network is working diligently to keep you spiritually refreshed and enlightened. Our team of workers and volunteers are committed to spreading the gospel in every way, following in the footsteps of the Apostle Paul, who proclaimed, "I have become all things to all people, that I might by all means save some." Through the internet, television, radio, and our weekly news page, the network is building bridges to your homes with our various programming created with you in mind. And we are always looking for new and invigorating ways to produce and upkeep our weekly shows and publications. However, it is not an easy task, and so to our television and radio personalities, camera persons, set designers, and editors, we say thank you. The South Bahamas Conference Media Network is here to connect you to Christ in every way.
Welcome back to your Adventist News. I'm Latoya Burrows. Thanks for watching. The Path to Life Ministries Experience is hosting a series of meetings entitled Jesus in Prophecy with Pastor Paul Scavalla, President of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. This evangelistic series continues until December 9th, and services are held at 7 p.m. nightly. Free coaching on how to have a healthy family and stability in your finances will also be available during these sessions. Meetings will be held at the Real Harvest Worship Center on Pigeon Plum Street in Pinewood Gardens. The Berea Adventist Church will host a Stewardship Emphasis Sabbath on December 2nd under the theme Servant of God. Services will be held during the Divine Worship time at 11 a.m. and the Adventist Youth Hour at 4 p.m. Presenters for the afternoon session will be Paulette Lozaic on the topic Investing and Getting Out of Debt, and Charles Evans on mortgages and real estate. Join this congregation as they embrace God's investment strategy. The Sabbath School Department of the Living Faith Adventist Church on Old Trail Road invites you to join them in a leadership Thanksgiving and Awards service on Saturday, December 9th. The service will commence at 8:15 in the morning and climax at 8:15 in the evening. Celebrate with this church family under the theme, Transformation Through Godly Mission, Reaping Heavenly Reward. Pastor Timothy Lee, author of the book Natural Remedies That Work, will be at the Good News Adventist Church on December 9th and 10th for the church's Health Emphasis Weekend. Pastor Lee is an outstanding presenter of the Adventist Health Message, and he will begin his presentations on Friday evening at 7 p.m. at the church in Flamingo Gardens and continue on Sabbath, where the congregation will receive 2 health lectures on how to lower your blood sugar and your blood pressure using natural remedies. The weekend will climax with the formation of the Good News Exercise Club. Make plans now to attend this informative program. The Berea Church Children and Adolescent Ministries Department will hold a Christmas program under the theme An Old-Fashioned Christmas on Sunday, December 10th at 6 o'clock in the evening at the church on Blue Hill Road South. The musical will celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ using familiar carols, presenting the Christmas story in a fun and lively way. So bring the Christmas season in with the children of Berea Church and let the joy of the season ring. For more information, email bereastorytime@gmail.com. That's bereastorytime@gmail.com. Or visit the church's website at bereasdachurch.com. And under the patronage of Pastor and Mrs. C. Melvin Lewis, the Youth Award Banquet for the South Bahamas Conference will be held on Saturday, December 17th at the Atlantis on Paradise Island. Tickets will be available through your church youth leaders. For more information, call Pastor Larry Green at 824-1562.
Radiant skin, shiny hair, healthy skin, and beautiful appearance. Whether you are a male or a female, suggests health and self-nurture and gives you a sense of confidence when stepping out. So follow these recommendations and foods that promote beauty. Number 1, rehydrate your skin and body and preserve your health with green tea. It is loaded with antioxidants, and these naturally protect your skin from the sun's damage. Secondly, slow down the aging process with vitamin E. It can be found in foods such as pumpkin seeds, dry roasted almonds, other nuts and seeds, and small amounts of quality vegetable oils. Thirdly, keep in top form with omega-3. These fatty acids help to keep your face smooth with their anti-inflammatory properties and your hair shiny and in good condition. These are found in cold water fish, tuna, salmon, mackerel, sardines, also flax seeds and walnuts. Fourthly, enjoy omega-6 as another source of skin replenishment. Have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just make sure the bread is whole wheat, and avocados are also a good source of omega-6. Number 5, rejuvenate your skin cells with tomatoes. Tomatoes are full of a red pigment known as lycopene, which protects the skin from ultraviolet UV stress. Number 6, strive for skin that is more elastic. Oranges contain vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that gives your skin and body a boost. Number 7, stay hydrated and keep your skin smooth. Drink lots of water and do not consume dehydrating beverages that contain caffeine and alcohol. Number 8, reduce your sugar consumption. White sugar plays an unfortunate role in causing skin to become brittle, sagging, and wrinkled. Number 9, reduce skin inflammation with cucumbers. Cucumbers have soothing and cooling properties, and their high water content provides a great source of hydration for skin that leaves it looking softer and plumped. Number 10, reduce your sources of stress with good nutrition. Number 11, boost your immune system. Be sure to get adequate vitamin K and zinc. These nutrients help your skin to repair itself. And finally, number 12, eat a rainbow-hued diet, which includes many fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and other healthy foods that have benefits that no dietary supplement can provide. I'm Kenesha Henson, and this has been your health tip, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
Let's go now to the Adventist News Network for our news feature from around the world.
And finally, for the news this week, a 2-week health ministry in villages surrounding the capital of Papua New Guinea recently served more than 1,500 people. Free health services were performed in the Hanubada and Albana villages as residents recover from fires that caused widespread damage. The Our Hands, His Touch ministry was organized by the Hohola Seventh-day Adventist Church. It included a free medical clinic during the day and evening health sessions from the local Adventist doctors and members. The clinic offered free general health screenings. Guests could also have exams and evaluations by eye specialists and surgeons. The evening health sessions emphasized what the Bible and science say about healthy lifestyles. Topics included HIV, tuberculosis, cancer, and kidney ailments. The local church, Albana United Church, allowed the Adventist clinic and meetings to take place in its building. While outreach to the villages has been unsuccessful in the past, the health services have established a relationship between the Adventist Church and the communities. Plans are underway to conduct follow-up assessments in 4 months.
Well, we're at the end of this week's Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. On behalf of our production team here at Adventist Television Channel 658, we want to thank you for watching. I'm Latoya Burrows. Have a blessed Sabbath.